everybody. I'm Mary with Mary Greeley News. Thank you very much for joining me. Yes, there's been a train derailment in the Yellowstone River between Reed Point and Columbus. Going to Google Earth, here's the location, and we'll zoom in a little bit and we'll bring it out so you can see exactly where this is compared to where Yellowstone is at. I get a lot of people who think they know more than the most of us, and kept getting messages. What about the train derailment in Yellowstone? Well, I've been working on about what I think is more important right now. The attempted coup in Russia, where they have so many military nuclear weapons. And I thought that was more important, especially when they put out news saying, oh, don't worry, the nuclear weapons are safe, especially the ones in Belarus, where they got nothing but madmen over there. And although Yellowstone and the waterways and all that are important, I think it's second to what's going on in Russia. Right now in Russia, they have stopped the advance on Moscow, trying to work on an agreement, and I hope they do. But when it comes to prioritizing the news that I put out, and it takes a long time to put out the news, to edit it, gather information, I think the train derailment that occurred in Montana, not Wyoming. Let's see, how far is that from Yellowstone? Let's get the little measurement stick out. Almost 100 miles to where the lake is at. I think the world events that can affect everybody is more important. So to those that think they know more than the rest of us, and especially this is my channel, go someplace else. For some reason, the bridge collapsed. They're in Montana. You can see here, and they're investigating why it collapsed. Who knows? It could be age, it could be terrorism, could be lack of maintenance. 6 cars went into the water. Residents have been warned to conserve water after the freight train, potentially carrying hazardous material. Evidently, it's asphalt and asphalt type of chemicals that plunged into the river. Originally, it was feared that oil or petroleum was contained in the cargo train, but the Yellowstone County Sheriff Office said it was later determined they contained asphalt and a secondary substance that officials are working to confirm. Yeah, there's the bridge. Water treatment facilities throughout the area have introduced emergency measures due to the crisis, despite warning to conserve water. Officials said there is currently no threat to life in the area. A statement reposted by the Yellowstone County Sheriff Department on social media confirmed no injuries have been reported in the incident. Oh, it's a total of 8 cars. I said 6, but it's 8 that are involved in a great stroke of luck. None contained oil, the Post said. The cars that contain the asphalt and the secondary substance that officials are working to confirm, they are saying it is a slow-moving product and have not gone much past the initial scene. So it's evidently a heavy asphalt or substance, and it's probably just right there, slow-moving, thick. Water treatment facilities in Laurel, Billings, and Lockwood shut down their headgates in response to the potential toxic spill. Irrigation canal companies are also implementing protective measures. Now, according to the Billings Gazette, the train fell into the water after the bridge was crossing, and it collapsed under the weight of the carriages. Now, we all know they had floods there last year, and they're claiming that the recent floods, battered by the high water levels as a result of the storms in both South and Central Montana, could be the cause of the collapse. So that's the latest on that, and I'm going to show you the recent earthquakes. USGS is reporting 8 within the last 24 hours. None near Billings or within the area of the train derailment. We have one here near the Snake River Plateau, a 1.7. Lima, Montana, and there's 3 up by Helena. We got a 0.6 Western Montana. We have another 0.6 and a magnitude 1.0. 3 different monitors that I downloaded. The only one I really seen anything significant that was going on was West Thumb. And yeah, they got the magma coming in and screaming. Let's see if I can find it. I believe it was up over here, right there. See where it went silent? Now this was actually yesterday, and I did see it. Busy with so many other things. Yeah, I get a little frustrated with the trolls that are on there. I shouldn't. You know, the world's gone nuts with a lot of nutty, rude people lately. So, just gotta keep that into consideration. Yeah, you can see the line amount. This was last night. Let's see. 20:05 Universal. A little bit after 3 p.m. Central Daylight Time. Let's see. We got some, more magma that started coming in today. Yeah, you can see that. How hot that was. Yeah. This is, oops, not on the right line. Where is it? Right there? Yeah. And, yep, popping of the ground. I've talked about how the ground is getting really brittle. It's not flexible because of the heat. The magma coming up, putting pressure on the crust of the earth there, and it's causing all this popping to go on. Okay, and this was 2:04 Universal. So that would have been at 9:04 p.m. last night. Yeah, you can see all, oops, hard to find it because it's just popping. Okay, let's close this out and bring it down for you. Okay, we got one right there at 14:04. That would have been at 9:04 a.m. today. Yeah, that was a deep earthquake. And then we got some more stuff here, some popping going on. Let's look at the signature. And this is what it was showing when I pulled the files a few minutes ago. I'll have to make that bigger for you. Yeah, okay, that is tectonic earthquakes. Can't say it's not tectonic volcanic, just regular movement of the plates. Let's see what we got there. Another one. Let's take a look at that one. Now this one here is tectonic volcanic earthquakes because they're long and then they got little sharpened points on there. So being the weekend, you guys that follow me do know that they don't report generally smaller earthquakes on the weekend. And we got it on 3 different monitors. Right there. At 14:04 Universal. So that would have been at 9:04 a.m. today. And that comes in, let me bring it down so you can see it, as a magnitude 1.61. Now, if you guys get all excited about, oh, no one's reporting the earthquakes. Oh my goodness. How are we going to know when Yellowstone decides to blow? Well, when Yellowstone decides to blow, it's already too late to do anything. So you need to be prepared because any volcano can erupt within 10 minutes with no warning at all. And if you're depending on me or anybody else to report to you that, Yellowstone is going to blow, and you don't really know when it's going to blow because it can erupt within 10 minutes, and you're not prepared, you don't have gas in your car, the ATM machines don't work, so you'll have no money to buy gas, there's no food in the store because everyone already beat you to it. What are you going to do? Oh, mommy and daddy government's going to come and rescue your butt. Not true. They're probably going to be on the planes, helicopters, whatever means of transportation they have. They'll probably beat you to South America because that's probably only going to be the only place that you're going to be safe from the global climate change that's going to happen worldwide. Shortage of food, the contamination of the soil, the water, Yeah, worst case scenario. But other things that could destroy your life, like a Russian nuclear missile that can happen within 30 minutes here to the United States or 3 minutes to the UK, you don't care about, even though that is the greater threat right now as I see it than Yellowstone. Yeah, do I sound angry? Well, I'm mostly frustrated with these idiots who think that water being contaminated all the way up in Montana, 100 miles from Yellowstone, is more important than me working on a video about world events that could happen at any time. Yeah, one of those military people that's involved with all this baloney that's currently going on in Russia has threatened to nuke Yellowstone. And even if they did send that over, it still would be 30 minutes about before it blew up, and you would still only have 30 minutes to head south. Or hunker down with your already prepared food supplies, medical supplies, and everything else, and wait for the blast to let up, and when the air clears a little bit, yeah, to come out. So there's my rant. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for subscribing. As always, be prepared. Don't be like one of these people that spends all their time on their phones looking at TikTok or social media and not doing what they can to protect themselves and their families. Yeah, playing video games or whatever. Like, share, and subscribe, and I appreciate all of you that do appreciate and support my work. God bless you guys. And I'll talk to you later. God bless you all. Bye.